Okay, so Maxine, I have a business that is expanding, but I need to diversify my financial streams. What ways can I provide an informational service for income? Okay, Maxine, what's your business type? I need to know a little bit more about what type of business it is there, and then we can talk about that a little bit. And hey, I love the interaction on the chat over there. I know everyone's not, I don't see everybody in there, but some of you, if if you have uh, comments on this, again, this is interactive. This is raw. This is live. I'm sure there's going to be things that, at some point here, somebody's going to stump me or you won't necessarily agree with my answer. Maybe I'll even come back next time and say, you know what, I looked into something like that some more. I don't have all the answers. I've just been doing this a while and love to try to help out as much as possible. Um, so, so we'll answer Maxine's question here. If you got something else, go ahead and throw it in here. Just as the questions start winding down, we'll start to wrap this up. So okay, awesome. So beauty products. Okay, so physical. So most of your products then are actually physical products. It sounds like, and you're asking how to diversify, how you can get into the info product side of things. Okay, so one of the things in send out cards. All right, great. So one of the things with if you have a physical product is looking at the areas in which your customers have the biggest challenge. What are the biggest problems per se, the pain points, in your marketplace. So, and if you're selling, wigs and hair pieces and that sort of thing, I'm sure that you can identify some very, very specific points of pain and that sort of thing, right? So, couple things. One thing you can do is, from an informational standpoint, is provide something of value like a free report or that sort of thing. Now, what that's going to do is not necessarily create another revenue stream, but you could create a free report. You could do a video series of short videos and distribute them, as I talked about earlier, to sharing sites. And to do that, then you have to drive all those articles or that free report or the videos, drive the people back into your website. So that's more of like a traffic generation, list building type thing. The other thing that you want to do is, there's lots of opportunities. There's almost more opportunities than not to create informational products there out of that stuff. I mean, you can create a report or a how-to course or a little seminar here. Maybe something on how to whether it's how to make wigs, how to put them on, that sort of thing. So I'm kind of grasping a little bit. We may have to talk a little bit more, but to go through what products you actually have, and that sort of thing. But yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to think of a real concrete example to say, okay, this is how you could create another, an info product off of that. But it really starts with what I said, which is understanding what the pain points are, and then in addition to here's the Maxine. Let me summarize again. You're selling products to fill a void in your niche market, to address a pain point, to solve somebody's problem. All right. What do you miss just by selling those products? What else do people want? Do they need help with their mindset? Do they need help with their attitudinal adjustments? Do they need help, with their emotions to feel happy, to not feel left out, to feel whatever that may be? And then, there's lots of different formats that you could build an informational product, whether it's a web TV show, whether it's a set of videos that you sell, a DVD, or a written report that you sell. And you can turn all that into physical products. So lots of different ways. You just have to, I don't know your market well enough to say exactly which one of those would be best. So, and also, hey, Brad Semp at busyness.com. Maxine, if you want to ping me there a little bit, we can talk there a little bit through email. I've got just so you guys know, I do have a backlog of emails, so it won't be responding in 24 hours or anything like that. But that is a spot that you can get me, Brad Semp at busyness.com.